Well, we're continuing our quest for depth using minimum color palettes. So let's get started. Okay, I am putting down here a background, basically. It's in, this is Payne's Gray, and it's Atelier High Flow. And so at first here, I just was putting it down straight and decided I really wanted more of a wash. So you're going to see here in a second that I'm going to water this down. And when I say water, I really truly mean water. So all I'm doing is just trying to get a base layer down and hopefully be able to create some sort of texture. Thought I'd throw some water down just to get more of a droplet look. Treating this more like watercolor than I am acrylic paint. You're going to see my blower come out throughout this video. To make this happen quicker, I needed to dry things off. So the hairdryer works beautifully for that. Because these paints are extremely thin, they dry pretty quickly. This is titanium white. It's an Amsterdam, and it's going to be what I use to do the next part. I've got a stamp here, and I'm going to stamp out oak leaves throughout this entire canvas. You'll see what's going to happen with this as it goes on, but it creates a very interesting background. And I'm just right here, I'm trying to put down structure, something to be in the background that gives it less of chaos and more structure. It's going to be very chaotic at the end, you'll see. I got the stamp off of Amazon, and it worked out beautifully. I got this this technique off of I think it's called Vinillna. I'll put her link here in the description here and on top. But her work is amazing, and this is a pales in comparison to what she does. So. I love the depth she gets with what she does with her leaves, and she actually uses botanical. She goes out and pulls things out of the garden. I haven't quite figured out how to do that yet, but I will in the future. It's a wonderful technique. Okay, this is cadmium orange, and I'm going to just wash this out. This is going to happen several times in this video, much like the last video that we did together. Again, it's watered down. I'm looking for transparency. All of my paints, except for the titanium white and the Payne's Gray, which we went down first, are all semi-transparent or transparent colors. I want to be able to see through. Picked up some paper towel, and I'm just going through and dabbing off some of the excess paint so that the leaves pop through. These leaves, they're not the center of attention yet. So I'm just looking to get the background together, some texture, and set the mood here. Again with the dryer. And I have that on high volume and high heat. It dries much faster that way. And you can tell as it dries, it fades a little bit. And that's what I wanted to do. I just want to colorize that titanium white as it goes so that it can follow further and further in the background. This would be more like fading into black rather than showing like mountains. You would see the darkest would be the mountains closest to you. In this case, the darker it is, the further away it is. Now I'm going to get random. I'm just going to start putting in leaves to create a second layer. Dry in between each time because I'm going to do another wash over the top of this, and I want there to be an accumulated effect, layer upon layer. The more layers I make, the darker that first one will get. Okay, that wash now, I think I get the consistency correct. And when I say water, it's water. It's colorized water with some pigment in it. That's good and that's bad because by watering it down this much, the binders and the paint have been broken down entirely. And I'll tell you what I do with that later. It's going to take some special treatment to make sure that it doesn't get flaky on me. You can see that the paint spray in the background is becoming just that. It's a background color. The texture's there. You may not see it, but it's good to have when you start. It's usually a starting point. Okay, I got dry this off. Okay, there was a lot more that I did. I just jumped ahead. This is another day, and you can see I added yellow to the top of that. This is my very, very fine brush, and I'm going around and I'm outlining the maple leaves that I really want to, or oak leaves that I really want to show up. So this is Azerian crimson. I'll list the colors in the at the end. You'll see. A little closer so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just literally going around the edge of the leaves and etching them out. I suppose I really could have done this with my Posca pens. It would have been easier if I had my Posca pens, but quite frankly, they are right now buried in my art room. Soon, very soon, I will have the art room together, and I'll do a walkthrough of the new room. I'm really excited about it. But these brushes are fairly new acquisition. Pretty much everything these days I'm getting off of Amazon. And you can find almost everything I use on Amazon. If it'd be interesting, let me know, and I'll put these links directly into the description so you can find them. This process was probably the most tedious but important parts of this painting. It gives the definition you want there around the edges. I'm going to find a finer brush to maybe able to do shadow work behind it. But that's for another painting. I think you basically got the idea. I didn't do all of them on this, but I got pretty close. Okay, now I'm going to do a wash with the red, and it creates that autumn leaf. Is which one I was looking for. Think of this as more of a mountain of leaves that you might have after a season and into fall. Just dabbing the extra that I have there. Now, even it out a little bit. Now I'm going to give it more of a gradient effect and go around the outside so that brings the eye into the middle. Now to finish this off, I sprayed this down with some Khmer varnish, and that's mostly because all of the binders have been broken down with this paint. So if I didn't do that, then it would have a tendency to flake and really not stand up with time. So by doing a coat or three of Khmer, it it seals it, so it's not going to have that chance to flake. Okay, let's take a closer look. Yeah, she's got some depth. She's got lots and lots of depth. You can see into the clouds, into the structure of this. The leaves just continue all the way down. And finally until we get up to the top where I did the final 7 leaves. And I'm not unhappy with this. This could be the end for this one. Could be, it's hard to say. I may build on this one. So that's it for me today. This has been Thursday Train. Up before me was Gert of Gert Creates. Up after me is going to be Just Jadis, and followed by Art's Really Cool with Adrian and Corey. So stick around, let's see what they come up with. I really appreciate you being here today. Hope you enjoyed. Bye for now.